The only thing more impressive than his facial hair is the amazing things he can do with his body, not to mention fruit. So I'm very happy to bring back to the stage tonight Adam, the First Real Man.
Hey, thanks, Brad. All right, well, Steve Jobs, huh? Hopefully I won't be the second casualty of the night. Anyway, because I'll be swallowing swords. Now, you know, the secret to sword swallowing is really having total mind and body control. Now, everybody's got what's called a gag reflex, and your gag reflex is your body's way of telling you putting something down your throat that may not belong. I'm talking about swords. Some of the ladies may, but, well, anyway. Now, of course, the mind control, you've got to convince yourself that swallowing any amount of steel is actually a normal thing to do. I've been doing this for the better part of 10 years already, and the mind control, that's an easy one. It's the gag reflex that at times can trip me up, especially after a refluxogenic meal of pizza and beer. So, well, you lucky folks in the front may be getting more than you paid for here tonight. Plan B, tearing down the fourth wall of entertainment, where I come to you. Now I ask you, so you look like a pretty big guy. You think you can lift all 270 pounds of me in the event that I do collapse on you?
You are in good hands.
All right, well, you and I guess the other two people in your row. Thank you. I wouldn't mind being in her hands, but that's another story. All right, let's see if we can get this one down the hatch without a scratch. It's so awkward here. They say if you lick it, it goes in better. This is not the burlesque segment of the evening. Thank you. It only gets bigger from here. Yeah, it's always my favorite part. Talk about the size of the sword. That's right. You know, I guess Freud said it best. A cigar is just a cigar, but a sword is just a sword. And this one here is 16.5 inches. Now, what we'll do on this one here is something a little bit different in that I will get an audience participant, like this young lady who's texting in the front, and... Oh, you're taking a picture? Okay. Is that what they call it when you... All right, no, I know. You're right on. You're right on. You're going to get your camera ready because when I come down right in front of you, I'll swallow the sword. I'll lean towards you. You'll firmly grasp the handle of the sword and in a pulling motion, extract it from my body. Now let's just go over that one more time. I don't even know your name. Sonia. Okay, Sonia. This is Sonia in the event that she pushes. We all know it's Sonia. Good luck. But again, pull, don't push. Pull is good. Push is major gastrointestinal issues and death. What are you pulling? Well, now or after the show? I gotta try, you know. All right, stand up here, Sonia. So I'm gonna swallow the sword. Don't get too close. I've gotta, you know, you need some space here. I'll move over. Swallow, bend towards you, pull it out. Right. You with me?
Yes.
Who said that? Thank you. You're a lucky man. And happy birthday. He only announced that like 18 times. You with me, Sonia?
Yeah.
Thank you, Sonia. How'd it feel?
It felt great.
All right. You'd like to do it? Well, I'll give you something else. All right. Did I say that or think it? Well, anyway, what I want to do now is the big one here. 27.5 inches of solid steel. That's right. Now, do we have any doctors, nurses, medical people in our audience here this evening that want to admit it? Okay, so you'll have to take my word for it. When I tell you the path that this and the other swords have taken as it goes into my body, the sword goes into my mouth, just down into the throat, past the epiglottis, which is the trapdoor that separates the digestive tract, where the food goes, and the respiratory tract, how you breathe. This goes into the digestive tract, into the esophagus, just past the sphincter of the stomach, which is approximately right over here. The sphincter opens, the sword glides down inside into the stomach, touching the bottom wall of my stomach, approximately right over here. Now, if I were to use any pressure in pushing the sword down, I'd puncture the inner wall of my stomach, the bottom wall of my stomach, causing internal bleeding, dying within only moments. Then, while some of you might want to see that, I really kind of got to get home after the show. Of course, if I were to thrust the sword down any more, I'd rip my pants, and like I said before, I'm not the burlesque act. Let's see if we can get this taken care of. Cutting it pretty close here, too.
Oh!
So... Now, in the event that this doesn't work, because this really is the biggest, the most dangerous sword that I swallowed, the dangers are real. It goes just past the heart, the lungs, a lot of other vital organs, important parts in the chest and abdominal region. I'm going to take my applause before I do it. If it doesn't work, at least I'm going to go with a smile on my face. You don't have to stop. Thank you very, very much. I am Adam, the first real man. You can see me out at Coney Island pretty much anytime. I'll see you soon.